All of us have heard of people having to move. Either it was friends or family having to move this local area because there were no jobs. And right now in Arizona, according to the Bureau of Statistics, the unemployment rate is 7.9%. And in my opinion, that's too high. I don't believe it's going to, in the next few years, I don't believe it's going to increase. I believe it's going to decrease. I believe Arizona is going to become a boom state. I don't know exactly when, but I do know where and how it's going to happen. And the great thing about this is it's not going to happen in one spot. It's not going to happen just in Tucson or Phoenix or the big cities. It's going to happen all over the state. I've been researching this for some time, and I've talked to quite a few people about certain areas that are going to develop in these next couple of years and other areas that could boom. To do so, I'm going to persuade you to believe what I believe in two main points. My first point deals with what areas are going to boom. The first area, tourism, is going to start off with the casino in Twin Arrows that we already know that is coming forth. And according to the Navajo newspapers and to Yahoo News, there's another casino being prepared to go up next to the Grand Canyon up on the Navajo Reservation. And they say this casino alone by the Grand Canyon is going to increase, or is going to bring about 3,000 jobs. They're going to have a hotel there, resort, shopping, many different attractions to bring tourism to that certain location. The second spot, or the second area, is mining, or the potash mining that we have in Arizona over in Apache Navajo County, close to us, right in this area. And that will bring hundreds of, or even more, thousands of jobs to this area. The third resource that we have, or area that we have that will boom, is the timber. Down in the White Mountain area will bring, again, hundreds of jobs. We'll have sawmills, we'll have molding mills, we'll have so many different jobs or industries just in that different sector as it is. The fourth area, or the fourth boom, will be the supply depot. And the supply depot is where they're going to bring in all the sea carts that we know, or what we call them, to the states from all over the country. Where it's going to start is down in Mexico. There's a port of Penasco, I believe it's called. And they're going to make that port a little bit bigger to handle the huge ships, the biggest ships that they make in the world, that are going to bring containers in to Mexico, and they're going to train them by rail up to a location between Phoenix and Tucson. And they're going to build a big port there, or a big supply depot to unload them and ship them all over the country. And that will bring thousands and thousands of jobs just to that location itself. And the fifth one is retirement. We know that the baby boomers are starting to retire, and Arizona is a great place to retire. We have great weather, and it's so many different things to do in Arizona itself. And more people start retiring in all the smaller towns all over the state. And you may be thinking, oh, but that's not enough to really classify Arizona as booming. But I believe it is. I believe it's healthy because it's not necessarily in one sector, but it's in different sectors to maintain all the different job sites, to bring more people for accounting, more doctors, more lawyers, more engineers, more architects all over the state to build all the different projects. And it'll bring a new desire for people to come to Arizona to do business. Texas is not going to be, oh, come do business here. Arizona is going to be the new Texas of, let's do business in Arizona. But for that to happen, we have to change policies. And that's my second point, is that we have to contact our representatives to change the policies, and our politicians to change the regulations that are so heavily on our state. For example, the timber industry. My dad as a kid said, oh, all the time we saw lumber trucks going all over this area. But now we don't see any. All we see is huge forest fires burning all this timber that we could have used. I know that this is going to happen. Again, like I said before, I don't know exactly when, but I know it will happen. I know that people will be getting sick of not having their jobs, not having enough employment here in Arizona, but at some point it will change. And I hope that I will be able to bring this type of boom to Arizona. And that's why I hope you call your representatives and you talk to your politicians and tell them, hey, what's the deal with us on not becoming the state that we have? We have all these resources to use. Why can't we use them? Thank you.